Okay, oh! That was so easy. But this right here is my beans collection. Oh, no!
I hope that wasn't the fragile box.
Welcome to the moving vlog. I have exactly 1 week to pack up everything and move out. I am not organized. I have no idea what I'm doing, and it's going to be a fun, stressful time. And I'm going to make sure to document the whole thing for your viewing pleasure. Aren't you guys lucky? I love how this was only up for like, what, a month? And now I'm putting it down again. Great. Just love that for me.
Okay, we're going to need some context.
So, quick life update. I have to move out of this flat really soon. You're probably thinking, Taz, didn't you just transform this entire flat recently? Yes, I did. Okay, so the plan initially was to renew my tenancy for another year. That's why I didn't think too much about leaving the decorations so last minute, because like, oh, I'm just gonna renew my tenancy anyway, so it'll be fine. Turns out, slight change of plan. My landlord is thinking about selling this flat. So that kind of put a span in the works, and it was kind of stressful, but it basically meant that I had like a couple of weeks to find a new home. I've called this flat my pandemic flat, because it's just like, it's where I spent the pandemic.
It's time to say goodbye to Taz's first flat. A place where we saw her grow into a somewhat improved adult. This place holds so many memories and mostly breakdowns. I honestly don't know why she likes the place so much. It's a mess, sis.
Talking about sunshine, driving with the top down, feeling free. Talking about you and me.
I'm actually quite happy with this flat because at the time I didn't realize how much time I would spend in it. But, you know, it's not a bad place to spend your time.
Is this girl for real?
This is my first flat. I move out in like a week. Now we're gonna go to B&Q and get moving stuff. It's a really nice day today, and I feel like it's my first proper outing in like months. But we're in B&Q. It's a glorious day. Spring is here. We've been blessed.
I feel like I'm having a proper day out. I don't know why, I'm so happy. Can you tell? I literally have not been out of the house in months. Like nothing like this, nothing normal, you know? I didn't even know B&Q was open. That's how I just assumed all stores are shut, but it turns out it's open. So I need to get like moving boxes and then probably spend my money on lots of other random pointless stuff, which is very me.
Today's mission is decluttering the wardrobe. All I did last year was just buy clothes, apparently, and I have accumulated so much, and I just don't have space for it in the new flat. So I pretty much have to get rid of at least half of my wardrobe. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't even think that's possible because I like to keep clothes that I had from 10 years ago. But I have to do it because I physically have no space for it. I do own a lot of clothes, and a lot of the clothes I know I'm not gonna wear, but I like to keep just to have the option, which makes no sense, but to me it kind of makes sense. I'm one of those people that I can't just stick to one aesthetic, so I have so many different types of clothes, and even though I won't wear a lot of them all the time, on the one off day that I want to dress like an e-girl, I would like to have the option. I just have such a hard time letting go of clothes. Why? Why am I like this? I don't know. Like we all know, all I wear is t-shirts and pajama bottoms. So why is it so hard for me? It's not like I wear a huge variety of clothing. I just like to collect them and store them. I never wear them. I have a problem. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be hard. I ended up donating a whole box of clothing to charity, and I was a lot more ruthless than I thought. So I just woke up from a nap, and it's currently midnight. So packing is going well. Oh, look how tired I look. Not even the camera wants to focus on my face. I look hanging. I really do. I'm gonna have to get rid of so much stuff. I just own too much stuff. I realised that I just shoved so many random things into every part of this flat. Like, I just have a random balloon pump, foot pump, under my bed. I'm someone who really struggles processing with things. Like speech. No, I really struggle. Like, I know things are happening. Like, I understand. Like, I'm moving out. But it doesn't process. Like, I haven't truly comprehended it. I feel like I've only been living in this flat for a week. And so the midnight packing session continues. It was going to be a long, long night. Today's task is taking down the LED lights. Oh no! Oh no, I'm in trouble. Oh no. Okay, I may be in trouble. Okay, let's just pray for me, guys. Just pray for me.
This is Taz desperately attempting to get her deposit back. I can't say it's going well.
This is the task that I've been avoiding the most. Today's fun task is calling all the utility suppliers and changing from this flat to the next flat. Like my internet, which I have a feeling I've left it too late and I'm not going to get internet in the new flat for like a couple of weeks, which is going to be fun. Energy, water supply, council tax, all that fun adult stuff. Today's basically dedicated to being on my phone on hold for hours. Fun. Apparently it takes a month for this process to go through and I've only got like a week. So that went swimmingly well. Okay, so I am so bad at this sort of stuff because they were asking me questions about my account and I didn't even know my account number. And then they asked about the landline number. I was like, I don't know that either. I don't know this either. And then I recently last year changed my phone number, but I didn't tell them that I changed my phone number, so they didn't have that information. Like I was just not helpful whatsoever, but the guy was like super lovely. But I thought I'd have to wait like 3 weeks for the internet to come through because when I moved into this flat, I didn't have internet for like 2-3 weeks, which was so just not great. But they managed to get me internet by the 2nd of March. So I move into the new place on the 1st of March and I'll get, hopefully, internet the next day. I would say the most stressful part of moving is sorting out the bills and transferring everything to the new address. I hate this task so much. So this is what I mean by I have a problem, because this is just an empty box and I just kept that. Like, why am I keeping empty boxes? I need to get rid of things. Okay, so I found a use for this box. I am going to use it for my hard drives, and yes, this is all the hard drives I own. It goes back to like 2013. I might have something older than that, I don't know. But yeah, these are all the hard drives I've accumulated over the years. I like to save and back up every memory ever. If there was ever a fire, this is the thing that I would keep because it has all my memories and stuff on it. It's basically my life in hard drives. So it went from a completely useless empty box to quite possibly the most important box of all. So I'm currently at that stage where things have to get bad before it gets better. I'm the type of person that if I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna do a proper deep clean. And for me to clean, I don't like just, putting things into neat piles. Like, I need to get everything out, sort through it all, get rid of like 50% of it. And for me, having things be empty is clean. I'm currently at that stage where things have to look a mess before I can start sorting through it all and making it make sense. I'm currently in the midst of the mess, totally thriving right now, as you can imagine, and I'm realizing that I have so much unnecessary stuff. Typical. In quarantine, I think the first lockdown is when I discovered skincare, and then I just went crazy and bought so much skincare, and then my skin started breaking out like crazy. I used to have clear skin, and I took that for granted. I really did. Before a year ago, people would always ask me, hey Taz, how'd you get clear skin? What's your skincare routine? And I didn't have one. I just used water on my face and that was it. And I had clear skin. And then I got into skincare and started experimenting, trying all the different products that were suggested to me. And my skin just broke out like crazy. And I never clocked on, and I never thought to hey, maybe you shouldn't use the skincare products because it's clearly not doing you any good. I had to wait till people told me in the comments to maybe not stick to the skincare routine for me to stop. And now I've stopped, and to be fair, my skin isn't breaking out anymore. So clearly the problem were the products. But I still have all the hyperpigmentation and stuff, and that's going to last. We don't know how long it's going to last, which is sad times. So now I've gone back to just not having a skincare routine pretty much. I just cleanse every now and again. Obviously, I haven't been using skincare products for the longest time, right? And I just discovered there's so much, I can't carry them. And there's more. All of these products, completely unnecessary. Okay, so I just got an email from the estate agent saying that someone wants to view the property tomorrow, like the next new tenant. So today's task is just to clear up this mess I've made. Once the first viewing comes in, it's like a roll-on effect. So it's actually quite good that I started the packing so early because yeah, I just need to get it sorted now. This is the moment that makes me feel like I'm actually taking everything down and moving out. It is time to take down the photo wall. Okay, oh, okay. You know what, this is a pretty... That was so easy. I'm starting to question how it stayed up on the wall. That was a lot smoother than I thought it was gonna go. Oh, it's fine. Don't know what I was worried about. I ordered Chinese takeaway last night and I have leftovers. I can't believe I've been in this flat for a year. Like, that is so wild to me. Where did the time go? Do you feel like 2020 went really quick or really slow? I think it went really quick. I feel like I moved into this flat like a week ago. Isn't it crazy? I spent like 99% of my time in this flat for a whole year, right? And I still feel like it wasn't enough. I still feel like, oh, I barely spent any time in this flat. I could have done so many more things. And like, I had a whole year to do it. I guess I didn't. I feel like I did a lot of self-growth in this flat. I think that's probably why I'm so attached to it, because I literally spent every day by myself in this flat with my thoughts. And I genuinely feel like I've grown so much in the past year, and a lot of that happened in this flat. This is like one point in my life where I just like life stopped and I just spent it all in this one flat and I just worked on myself. And now I feel much more prepared and ready for the next stage of my life, right? But I needed to go through this little period of like, because I feel like before moving into this flat, my life was like go, go, go. I was traveling, I was doing lots of things. It was all really hectic. I was definitely burnt out. Then I moved into this flat, pandemic happened, everything slowed down, and I did a lot of internal work. And now I feel much more happier, more confident, more self-assured, much more accepting of myself. So I'm like better mentally for the next stage. So I guess this flat was kind of like my little safe space for this past year that just like really, I was gonna say it kept me going, but so many things broke down, so did it? I don't know. Okay, do need to empty the fridge. I just realized I'm gonna have to clean the kitchen at some point. Like, I'm gonna have to like empty it. That's gonna be fun. That's my last job. My last job is actually the kitchen. I wish I had a rational explanation for this. I do not. But this right here is my beans collection. I have way too many beans. One person does not need this amount of beans, but yeah, I have a whole cupboard dedicated to beans. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all the canned products and things that haven't been opened yet in like a big box and just donate them to the food bank. And the most important one of all, gotta get that protein. Oh, it is bright today. Ah, it feels like summer. I made sure to wear an extra layer of sun cream today. Whew, it really feels like ow. Okay, the wall's itchy. I remember when I first moved into this flat and the weather was just like this, so it's a bit weird. And I remember feeling so like scared and alone and just thinking about like how bad my timing was, that I literally chose to move out away from my family and everything that I knew, be by myself. And then we literally were in like lockdown and in a pandemic. I was like completely by myself. Oh, there's an airplane. You see the airplane? I was just really scared. But like I didn't want to show it. So I carried on making like really happy, positive videos because honestly that helped me get through it, to be honest. And like I always wanted my channel to be like a happy place, especially during such a like tough time for people. You will never know how much you're capable of until you're put in a situation that really tests you. And although it was really scary at times and isolating and anxious and you know, all of those feelings, it made me the person I am today. And I'm really happy with the person I am today. But yeah, it's now come to an end. I feel like this place did its job. It protected me for a whole year. It was my safe space. It's actually crazy how much you can change in a year. Like I feel like my mindset did like 180. I wonder when the next time will be when I'll be on a plane. So I did my final bit of packing and it is insane how much stuff I have accumulated over a year. I mean, just look at all of this. I got it. I don't got it.
I hope that wasn't the fragile box.
Yay! And that's it. This is like, last night was my last night here. I'm not sleeping here anymore. That's the end of this flat. It's the end of an era. Ooh. The final lockup. Well, it's not. I can't be a tomorrow morning. But yeah, it's a final. Let's make it deep here. It's a final lockup, guys. Oh, that was a stressful day, but it's proof we're all strong, independent women, aren't we? See, who says women can't do anything? Bro, look at these gains. You know what? This hoodie has got me through so much. I literally can't get rid of this hoodie now. Oh, all right. Let's do this. I've never had a loft before. This is pretty cool. And it was time to put in the final piece, the It's Fine mug, which means I have blessed this flat and officially moved in. Yay! It's your first night in the new flat. I slept with the hoodie on last night because I don't know how to turn the heating on in this place. Ow, now my neck and my back hurt. Head empty. This is all I brought with me, a suitcase. I'm joking. You want to see all the stuff I got? Look at all the things I brought with me. I have to unpack that at some point. I've also brought along my broken TV. Love that for me. Adulting for the win, I say, wearing this rocket blanket. We're doing adulting Taz style. Guys, I have exciting news. The engineers came for the third time and I have a working TV now. And that is the end of the moving vlog.
Apartment tour video coming this Wednesday.
Moving, especially by yourself, in a panoramic is quite the experience. I'm not exactly the most adult human in the world. I'm very much figuring things out as I go along. Just figuring out how to do like bills and change of address and going through all that. Like it's so, like no one teaches you any of that. I just wanted to give you guys a very honest, real insight of like, I am just a human that is just winging it. I have been winging it my whole life and I made it this far. That was me attempting adulting. It's been a fun, fab, fresh time. But yeah, thank you for always being your lovely, kind, supportive, encouraging self. It means more to me than you know. Thank you so much for watching. I love you lots. Please know that you matter and I shall see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. You know what? I do like it. I do like it. This might be the one. Ew. Okay, maybe not that way. Okay, so I don't have to work it, but that's fine. My offer got accepted! It's nice. Okay, now that I'm here, I'm really happy. This bedroom. It's such a big bedroom! Wow!